This is 180 Conversations with tens of millions of LinkedIn invites, emails going out each and every single week. What are you doing to sound different? It's all about engaging your prospects. But to engage your prospects, you're going to have to think different and you're going to have to sound different. Let's go.
All right, Dan, we've got another 180 conversation to discuss.
Yes, we do.
All right, I'll read through this, Dan, and then I'll get your gut reactions and we'll go from there.
Sounds awesome.
Hi, Kiley. Hope you are doing well. I came across Lappin180's website, www.lappin180.com, while doing some research, and I was super impressed by your customer reviews. My firm helps companies like yours increase revenue by up to 52%. I would like to discuss some changes your website needs to get more organic leads and increase visibility. I would also like to share Lappin180's website, www.lappin180.com, audit report for easy understanding. Should I send the report? Your prompt response would be appreciated. Write soon.
Yeah, a couple things just stood out when you were reading this. Super impressed. Is that just right? Super. We're just super impressed and you're super good at what you do. And I super can't wait to meet you and super excited about the super opportunity to super have a conversation with you. It's just like, whoa, okay.
So you love the word super is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessary for our listeners. I don't think it's a good word choice. There's no neutrality in it, that's for sure. But what really stood out for me is we help companies like yours increase revenue by 52%. So they don't know our revenue. And so I guess if you're going from $0 to $100, that's quite a jump in revenue growth. Because reality is this, if they truly had a way to help companies grow revenue at 52%, they would be probably the fastest growing, the most well-known company in the entire country. So when they throw that statistic out there right away, it's like, yeah, you just lost me. My skepticism kicks in completely because there's no way you're going to help as a website designer, as a website engineer. If you could really do that, you wouldn't be calling us. You'd be on the cover of Time magazine. You'd be on CNN. You'd probably have an article or two or three or four in the Wall Street Journal. So right away, that kind of statistic, I'm very skeptical they lost me. Would appreciate a prompt response. Why? I mean, are you on quota? Are you going to lose your job tomorrow? I mean, what's going on with the prompt response? So just one of those ones I would have glanced over and said, yeah, okay, move on.
The one thing that stuck out to me was that there's a lot of I or my or me language. So I'll read the phrases. I came across Lappin180's website. I was super impressed. My firm helps companies. I would like to discuss. I would also like to share. Who should I send the report?
It's a very good point. It's very low intent. The entire email, the communication, the wording, 100% says that any conversation that anybody would have with this individual is going to be all about what this individual wants.
And it's really easy to reframe some of this language. So your customer reviews on your website are very impressive. That would be how I'd reword the first sentence. In helping firms increase revenue, one change that you could consider making is with your website and the traction that you have with organic leads to increase visibility. If you're interested in an audit report, let me know and I'd be happy to send that. That would be how I would rephrase some of this language to be more about the prospect versus me.
Yeah, the only thing I'd probably add in there is I would say, hey, if we never talk, that's understood. Here's one thing that you can do.
Yep, that would be incredibly helpful.
Because that shows the high intent, it's consultative, and you're giving before you ask for anything.
I also think the subject line is a little bit lengthy. The subject line is a brief notion for improving Lapin 180's website, www.lapin180.com.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. I mean, they kept listing our website as if we don't remember our website.
I know. So if you guys haven't visited our website, it's www.lapin180.com if you haven't heard on today's episode yet. If you're ready to get uncomfortable and level up to high performer status, find out how you can change the conversation by sending us your sales outreach via email or voice recording at podcast@lapin180.com. We're going to anonymously share these with our listeners and offer feedback for you.